Nation, Ivanimal, NidgeDFX. We got a little bit of East Side, West Side here, baby. Red versus Blue. Please watch original full screen style of blabbing. Yeah, we not shut up. They're totally cool with their reactions and cop some gear if you guys can. We're first members here, which means we watch it ahead of the game, but we ain't gonna drop it until it's public. That's just respect, you know. But if there was ads on our end, which there's not, we wouldn't skip them. No pressure. Just trying to set a good example. I didn't do any research. I'm assuming you didn't do any research. It's not that we don't like the show. We used to watch Red v. Blue when it first came out. I remember it launched pretty much when I was in college. We're talking like 10, 15 years ago. It was a long ass time ago, yeah. And they've come a long way. Like, I've seen some of the newest stuff, and they've upped their game. It's not your cheesy, you know, like they're just using literally like custom matches with, you know, one guy filming it, you know, with his character, and then they just do little like duck and crouch, tilt their head, talk. It's come a long way.
You can't tell by Ninja's background in my shirt. I mean, assuming we're probably gonna rock with the blue team.
I'm just curious. Yeah, this is their show, so any research they put into this is straight from the source for the source of the source.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Pepsi. Oh boy.
Goku versus Superman.
Oh god. Don't.
Epic battles like our second favorite.
I'm talking to you, bro. Like, don't do it.
With the red team.
I know what you're talking about.
Most of them don't actually wear red.
And the blue team. They're perpetual ocean-colored rivals. For this battle, we'll be bringing these two groups back to where it all started.
The Gulch?
What would have happened
if they had
is that what it was called on the map? I can't remember.
I think so. The Canyon or whatever.
We'll be locking any artificial intelligence characters within their primary bodies, since they're generally invincible unless they stumble into an EMP.
You mean an imp?
What?
He's whiz and
it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out
EMP
who
sounds better. It's like, that already looks good.
I've never heard it that way, but
Is that a capture the flag? Is that going to be a capture the flag kind of battle? Because you see a flag in the middle of that.
That's an old episode.
Humanity goes to war. Leader, Super Colonel Sarge. Yes, that is his full name.
AKA Boomstick's dad.
Prejudice is taught, not born. Well, they haven't met Super Colonel Sarge, who I bet was screaming how much he hates Blue the second he popped into the world.
Attention, Blue Team!
Dick is ambidextrous, huh? How did he find that out?
Man, that's it can go left, go right, go sideways, go. That's ambidextrous right there. You can hit all the spots.
Discharged after developing a fear of heights, only to be picked up by Project Freelancer to achieve his dream.
Lead the glorious Reds against the dirty Blues.
I like that.
Man, he's great.
I'm gonna need that.
You could just...
Simmons may be a brilliant geek, like myself, but he proves stereotypes wrong by changing his armored suit in just 4 seconds.
Well, how about this?
How did you change so fast?
I've always been a fast changer.
Mjolnir armor is designed to be applied by Spartans within a considerable few minutes. This would imply Simmons is 90 times faster than the average super soldier.
Nice.
He's also
That's cool.
technically a cyborg, but everyone forgets that these days.
Meanwhile,
Eighth
Griff is
cyborg.
the laziest member of the team, who only
I mean, I feel
cares
like
about
anybody,
pizza and
like, you
Oreos.
really can't tell who's
He's my
human and who's
favorite.
who.
He's also been hit in the nuts more times
Oh.
than I can count. Still standing today. That's some balls of steel
Put the
right
X-ray.
there.
Then there's
Okay,
Donut.
his
He's
durability
the
clearly is the highest.
Boy. He's clearly identifiable by his lightish red armor.
Was
Lightest
your eyes
red?
going bad?
No,
pink.
that's pink player.
Magenta. Donut has shown
That's like that looks
incredible
rose
tenacity.
gold.
He was once shot through the chest, causing his armor to lock up.
It's like a rose
He was
pink. All right, let me
bleeding
stop.
out on the ground for over a year, but he got better.
And he's got the
What?
best throwing
Well,
armor
he's
around.
screwed.
He
If he
threw a
lay down for
grenade
you.
halfway across the canyon.
Which is over 1,500 feet long.
And last of all,
Nice.
is the team robot who hates everyone, Lopez.
Hola. That robot looks like Lopez. Hey, regresado.
No matter how many times they rebuild him, they
Regresado.
can never figure out how to fix that language setting. Oh well.
The Reds carry a standard Spartan assortment
Just
of
press one,
magnums,
dumbass.
rifles, and SMGs.
But
Press
if I
one
had to
for
pick
English.
One weapon of the bunch, I'd have to go with Sarge's trusty
Para
shotgun.
español, es una
Seriously,
chica de
a weapon
número.
with the
Go, Phelps.
That's about
I know how to
150
beat you
feet.
now.
That's a lot of range.
Can't forget their
Yeah.
hallmark vehicle, the Warthog. Somehow the Reds
Halo was a
always
fun
find
game,
new
I
ways
guess. I have to
break
give
the
it
thing.
credit.
Lucky that Sarge is a good
It was
mechanic.
slow though and
you know what
clunky,
they
but it was
say,
still
Wiz?
fun for
Good
what it
mechanics
was.
make for good fathers.
But what I
Never
find
got a
most
chance- never got a chance to
baffling
play
is that
it.
For some reason,
It's a very slower version than Call of Duty. Like, they float when they jump, they can't run as fast. It's like, okay, remember Call of Duty when you normally walk? Just imagine them walking, but even slower than that. And then when you jump, it's like gravity. You float. You could jump really high and float.
Okay, got
but
you.
There is still more. There's even more health though. So add like Fortnite health on top of it.
Okay,
so
got
it's
you.
Very slow and clunky. At least the original games were.
Apparently strong enough to withstand the blast of a 50 megaton bomb.
Gotta love it when a bomb goes off that's so big. You think
Dude, that's about as strong as Mount St. Helen when it erupted.
But when pushed to the shove, Tucker wants you to think he's a ladies' man. However, after careful, painstaking analysis, we have determined that he has very little game, being that his most frequent hookup is a rock.
He's kind of a badass, though. He's scanned the meta.
How do you penetrate that? You must have balls of steel.
It's probably cracked inside the rock, you know that?
Wields a kick-ass energy sword that only works for him.
He's probably he's a robot.
Biggest badass of the bunch, look no further than
drill a hole in.
As this battle will be in Blood Gulch, the usual teleportation
Blood Gulch.
will be in place. The Blues have
I was right. I said Gulch, didn't I?
Yeah.
Jesus, my memory.
In you go.
Certainly. What could go wrong?
Teleportation is instantaneous, as you can see.
You totally killed him, didn't you?
Probably.
After entering an alien temple, Santa, don't question it, increased gravity by 10-fold, and Caboose didn't even notice. I remember a certain Saiyan struggling to do something like that. I mean, I guess this means Caboose is better than Goku.
Stop it. Don't you dare open those floodgates.
I'm kidding, you idiot. Still, Caboose was strong enough to defeat a bunch of Tex clones all at once. It's like
they really made the Blues seem like they're gonna lose, but that doesn't mean anything. They almost did it almost to make you think they're just gonna lose to give up on them, but we're just gonna have to see how this plays out. Just capture the flag or straight up death.
Why did we bring the flag out here? Because it's supposed to
I'm gonna
rain
go with
today.
blue just because it's my favorite color.
Flag outside when it rains.
That's the only reason I'm going with
What's a
blue.
flag got to do with rain? Wait, do you
It's
think
weird,
the flag
but
is an umbrella? Caboose, have you ever seen an umbrella before?
Oh god. Oh!
Yoink.
I'm gonna need that. Gotta go.
Yeah, suck it, Blue.
This'll stop them.
Hey, dumbass! The teleporter never worked. Now come on, let's wait.
Triple
I feel
kill.
like it will work. Yeah.
Great work with that fake weather report, boys. That's the kind of fake news I like.
What fake weather report?
Oh. Betsy or
Hello,
whoever her name is, Sheila.
only good red is
Say
a
hello
red
to
pink
Sheila.
red.
What?
Quit your staring and get to stepping. On the gas, pronto.
Just like watching another episode of Red and Blue.
Oh no, there's another one. Over all these rocks.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
Watch out.
Like Sheila's doing all the work here.
Get around and hit him from behind.
Yeah.
Just like John Wayne would have done.
No way.
Dude, that's a huge advantage having a living tank.
Oh.
Hey, don't leave me out here.
Oh!
What the hell? Who would do that to their teammate?
We're going to use the Warthog as a battering ram.
Damn.
Which will rupture
Oh,
cause
no.
the tank to self-destruct.
He would?
and a glorious explosion.
No.
Excellent plan, sir. Except for, well, all of it. You know, maybe.
Jesus, what was that? Where's it? Simmons?
Dead.
Simmons.
Here, blah.
Wait, he's dead?
I guess. I don't. Oh, sticky bomb.
Oh no, a spider?
I had a feeling.
Bye,
it was
Sheila.
What the taste of this big D?
Bounce a out.
gonna-
No judging.
End of the line, Reds.
Dirty Blue, for the first time in history, you're exactly right. Today is a good day to die. Charge!
What the hell type
Okay,
of comment?
this is where it really starts.
This is the most ridiculous gunfight I've ever seen.
It's lit. Oh, look at the choreography.
Gotta go. I like how they're just watching. Oh! 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 He got a pizza cutter, man. Watch out!
Yeah.
Ooh, was that a nut punch again?
Ooh, nuts.
Yep. He's holding his
There we go.
nuggets.
That's it. Yeah, nut shots don't work on me, man.
Not today, Roboto.
Oh! Oh! If only you could dodge bullets like that, huh? What? in their world they can.
Yeah.
They're like super. Oh.
Idiota, no tienes oportunidad contra mí, porque yo soy el López del pasado.
Shoulda used Duracell. Oh shit.
Oh! Yo, did you see that? Did you see that drop?
Yep. Oh. 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 Going down. I think this is down to this. Oh, and it's nuts again. Oh. His other head just got whacked.
About time.
Oh.
Estar atento.
How do I help? Just stay there, Caboose.
Oh god.
He sucks at sniping.
Help. God damn it, this rifle is busted. Help has arrived. Caboose, no!
Uh-oh.
Oh, kills his teammate.
Oh, that's one.
Tucker did it.
Friendly fire.
Tucker did it.
Oh, here comes the ricochet. Ouch.
Oh, shit.
This is what it's all about. Red versus blue. Blood versus water. Which is really just lifeless, tasteless, waste of space blood. Destiny awaits. Today, the Cerulean Devil dies.
Uh-oh.
Well, should have seen that coming.
Oh.
Dumbass.
Blood.
Blue team, I guess?
Oh, what do you say at the end there? I missed it.
What a
Good thing the flag is out.
what a battle!
Damn.
The weather was so important.
As chaotic as the show we all know.
Okay, so the
Blue
Reds had
team.
plenty going for
Yo.
them. They had brains and speed on their side with Simmons, and they had some epic firepower. But the blue team had the grit to overpower them.
When it comes to physical strength, nobody on the red team came close to the raw power of Tex and Caboose.
Yeah.
Flipping Sheila
Yeah.
and lifting Andy made that pretty clear.
Yeah.
Hell, Sarge even tried to lift Andy once and he couldn't do it. Poor
Yep.
guy. Even with such charisma, leadership qualities, and big dad energy, you can't win them all.
Speaking of which, it could be argued Sarge has more extensive military experience than anyone else.
True.
However, Tex's freelancer training was far more intensive than standard military issue.
Just look at what she did to the Reds before. She's a monster.
Not to mention, she technically had 2 lifetimes of training, being a copy of Allison and all.
Yeah, her lame
I
programming
guess so.
meant she couldn't win the fight by herself, but her blue teammates picked up the slack. Tucker even got some
Love that
freelancer
part.
training in too, thanks to Agent Washington, and could hold off a platoon of mercs all by himself.
No one ever said he wasn't good at solo activities.
Oh, and then the fight between tanks versus cars, tanks generally win. I mean, that one's pretty obvious.
Yeah, the
The
tank.
red team may have been extremely resilient, mostly thanks to aggravating stubbornness, but it wasn't enough to survive the stellar skill and the brute force of blue team.
Huh?
If only they could have read that they'd end up with a case of the blues.
Oh,
Even without
Oh my god.
obviously
That was actually
superior
good. I
power
like
of
that.
artificial
Hey, he's alive!
intelligence units.
You know, dummy, you ever wonder why you're here?
All the time.
The winner
Ouch.
is the blue team.
Damn, don't be mean to him.
Thanks for checking out that episode of Death Battle. If you like
I
that
know.
fight, be sure to check out the new season
Alright.
of RVB that I worked on, RVB 0. The first episode is up for free right now on RoosterTeeth.com. Check the link in the description.
alright, what's next? Okay, woman.
Batgirl and versus Spider-Woman?
Spider Girl. Or
Spider-Girl.
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen.
Batman versus like Spider-Man fights all the time, but now it's the females going on it.
The female. So this is pretty much so. It's like one for Spider-Man and one for Batman, essentially. So it's like there's gonna be a tiebreaker.
I have no idea how that's gonna play out for them.
Yeah, I don't. That's yeah, me neither. That's gonna be interesting.
It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, I mean, the
what
fight
you-
was pretty
What
cool.
did you think overall, man?
I liked it. To be fair, it was very hard for me to keep up with everyone because I'm not a huge like follower of the show. So you know, when the characters
Yeah.
were kind of talking here and there, it's like, oh yeah, this is the one cat, and you definitely have to follow that show to really, in my opinion, follow that match a lot better. Like, I just don't see how any rando can watch that and really At least, like Kronos versus Venom, since I'm seeing it in front of the screen. It's only 2 characters to focus on. You got Venom from Spider-Man, and most people know him, and Kronos, you do or you don't, but it's just 2 people to follow. That was like a 4v4. Like, it was just so much going on, and that's the beauty of it. But it was just very hard to follow. All of course, I knew was Red and versus Blue. I didn't really pay attention to each individual character except the one getting his nuts always cracked. I noticed they had to pay tribute to his nuts. And obviously the tank. Like, that was pretty easy to follow. And obviously the Colonel, the red guy. So, it was good. It was very well done. Cheesy at the end where everyone just got close and fought. I'm like, pretty sure they should be shooting. They have guns. I don't know why they're so damn close and personal, but hey. It was cool. It's probably more entertaining, So, who am I to say? It's
generally more fun to just have them actually fight up close and personal, or just with guns close and personal. So that's kind of how it's always been. But I did recall some of the characters like Tex. I remember her from Agent Carolina versus Meta, the Sarge, who essentially Boomstick's dad. If you don't remember the very beginning of that last episode, Church. I think it was an AI. There was an AI called Church that Carolina was with. I don't know if he became a robot or whatever. I don't know. I didn't see the show, so someone can correct me there. So I recognize some of the characters, so that kind of made it a tad easier to follow along, but it still wasn't to be like, okay, every single detail. But I thought it was great. Not to lie, Tucker, when he dropped the lightsaber, the sword, and he just said a word like some shit like that. That was the best part. I love that part a lot.
He said ching or chingato. Like, he said F word in
Spanish. That was a good moment. Just dropped gotta.
That's another Marvel versus DC, so I think a lot of people might be a little upset. But, to be fair, they're the most popular thing out there, so you're going to have a lot of those, whether we like it or not. So just be happy we get something like this, and people are putting effort into making these happen.
I was at the opinion of another one, but when you actually watch the episode, you still tend to enjoy it. You still tend to, like, even if it was Goku, if it was another Marvel vs. DC, like Winter Soldier and Red Hood, I didn't care necessarily about either of those characters, but I thought it was still entertaining fight. We had a 2v2 female, 1v1 female Marvel vs. DC character.
Yeah, Wonder Woman and Rogue.
Oh yeah, the very first season. You're right, my bad. A long time ago. So there could have been more after that. I could be wrong, but this probably could have been the second.
Someone will call us out on the other ones, but
yeah, I think something's gonna be interesting. I don't know who Spider Gwen is. I just call Spider Woman, but either way,
that's Gwen. That's Spider-Man's girlfriend originally, Gwen. If I'm not mistaken.
Spider Gwen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for joining us. If you want to join Ivanimal on Ninja, a chance to do so. It's going to be floating pretty close by. Of course, you're going to jump way over on that side. Some playlist videos, all just get your feet wet. But, bring a cup of tea. Y'all go find it. It's out there.
Better believe it. Ivan, my boy Nidge. We'll see you in the next death battle, guys.
We're out.
Stay awesome. Peace, everybody.